city west area of Houston. Very windy, enjoying the weather, as all of you should be. But yeah, I want to talk to you about the Yuddha Bala. I've been doing a few videos on that. But one thing that we never really talk about is the planetary war involving more than two grahas. Because a lot of you have like 3 in a sign, or 4, or even 5. It depends. But let's just say you have 3 planets. Again, we're excluding the sun, the moon, and K2, and just the other 5: Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. Let's just say you have 3 out of those 5 grahas in one sign within their orbital space and close to degrees and its declination. You're going to have to really deal with conflicts, decisions, and arbitrary enforcement in your own life as well as others. Because planets have egos as well. And if you put them in planets within the same vicinity of each other, there will be conflict. So if you have 3 or more planets in one sign that includes those 5 that I just aforementioned, I want you to deal with it this way. Learn to understand the complexity of yourself. You're not a one-trick pony, and you're not simple. Being complicated is a blessing to you. Don't make it a curse. The reason being, because there's a lot of things going on to why those planets are there within that house and within that sign. So I want you to look at your D1 chart, see where all those planets are, because a lot of descriptions of that will give you more negatives than positives. But here's the caveat. If you follow the harmonic charts or the divisional charts, just look at your Navamsa and see the outcome of the fructification of those planets being there together. Because let's just say you have Mars conjunct Venus, conjunct Mercury, all within the same degree. Venus at 2 degrees, and Mercury at 1 or 2 degrees. Just accept the fact that you're a genius. People are probably going to think you're dyslexic or got ADHD or anything. That's just a lot of energy in one spot that you really got to discipline yourself on and make it magical. Because I've seen a lot of charts to where there's plenty of planets in one sign. For example, the columnist / TV personality Ann Coulter. I believe she has like 4 or 5 planets all in Scorpio. And she grew up with a father that was very intense, that installed a lot of knowledge in her. And Ann Coulter could be insane, because I remember back during the late 2000s, I forgot his Keith Olbermann. Keith Olbermann kept on referring to Ann Coulter as the Ann Coulter Geist, because she's so insane and extreme in her views. Now, she changed throughout the decades, mind you, but she knows her stuff. She went to a small Ivy League school with Olbermann at Cornell University. But despite how you feel about her political views, Ann Coulter knows her stuff, and she could be insane with it, but she's a TV personality and wealthy for a reason. Now, Brooke Shields, she has a lot of planets in Taurus. You know, she's very, very conservative, very low-key, but she's famous, and she's always dating people in high places, because, you know, Taurus is very careful. She got a lot of planets in the Rohini, which means the blushing reddish one. She's always dated men with high profiles, the high celebrities like Michael Jackson, and Brooke Shields is just a plain Jane, and you wonder why she always getting all these guys that give her security. It's because she got a hell of a lot of planets in Taurus, especially around Rohini. And if you know the lore, Soma had all these sister wives, but he favored the Rohini the most, and it made Jeshta jealous because she's the entitled one and all the other sisters told the eldest sibling. And then here we got it, because Brooke Shields, if you're of the baby boomer of the late Gen X generation, y'all know who Brooke Shields is. So those are just two examples right there. Yeah, if you got a lot of planets in one sign, just deal with the consequences and the achievements that come along with it, because it's going to create a lot of energy focused all on that one area, and people are going to think you weird, awkward, insane. But hey, be insane. Just get ready. There's a reason why your higher self placed all those planets in one sign. So you're going to deal with a lot of issues, a lot of karma and experiences, but rest assured, follow the remedies, do your chants and your mantras, and you'll be all right. You will be all right. So, and just let me know how you feel about that. Some of you may have 3 or more planets that involves the 5 that I mentioned all in one sign, or maybe you don't. So if it doesn't apply to you, still support, like and share this with somebody who got more than 2 planets in one sign. It'll really help. It's not really that discussed because it's so complicated. So yeah, this is Judge with the Cosmic Answer LLC, enjoying this nice weather on this nice hill. Yeah, I'm feeling this area. Yeah, good place to ground. So yeah, let me know, like and subscribe to the Cosmic Answer LLC. Get